What's up, people? How y'all doing? This is Set here, man. Spiritual and business consultant. I'm trying to talk with my grills on. I don't have a lot of chances to talk with my grills on, so I'm gonna try and talk with it. It's quite difficult actually, and you need water all the time because your lips gets dry and shit because your mouth is open all the time. I like it, but dang, like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Now, I'm pondering the hood niggas right now. I'm pondering the hood people right now, bro. I'm pondering the hood people right now because I'm gonna slap you in the face. You know what that mean is. What that mean is quite simple. I have a there's a campaign going on. There's the I didn't do anything campaign going on. So like every 2 3 months, I wild out and I start talking about my ex girlfriend and shit because of the I didn't do nothing campaign. So you can be frustrated by what I'm about to say, or you can not care. It's your choice. I don't know. You should be used to it by now because, like I say, every 2 3 months I have to do this. I have this campaign that goes on where I have to. So now the limit, I'm at doing some commercials here. I'm at the limit right now, so I'm boiling a little bit, man, and you know I can't really stop these people from saying whatever the fuck they want to say. I don't know when they're gonna say. You know what I mean? So sorry, bro. Anyway, with that said, let's get into it. The I didn't do nothing campaign. Now the thing is, man, I saved my ex girlfriend from a horrible situation, as some of you guys might know, or some of you guys might not know. Maybe this is their first time joining my channel, and you had no idea that I saved my ex girlfriend from getting attacked, getting pimped out, and not attacked because she did get attacked, but she called me to fix the situation, right? And I was the only one that picked up the phone. And and no offense to my ex girlfriend, I don't have a problem with my ex girlfriend. I mean, like, I don't really have a problem with her, you know what I mean? And she doesn't really have a problem with me, but she is a little bit weird, like she's still the same person. So that's why I'm not going out with her, because if she had changed, I'd be going out with her. To be quite honest, like if she had changed, I'd be going out with her, bro. But she didn't change. She didn't change at all. Not even a little bit. So but I don't have a problem with ex girlfriend because some people are like, man, maybe it's your ex girlfriend that put you. She still loves me, like, and she still loves me, and she kind of like she watches my Facebook to see if I'm going out with another girl and shit, like kind of shit. Like she came here the other day. She was acting jealous, of the my neighbor's daughter and shit, and whatever. She was jealous because I had a girl for my commercial, for my radio show. She was jealous of that girl too. I don't even know the girl, man. I just asked the girl if she could like give me a drop for my radio show, and she did it. It was like 5 seconds, and I got the fuck out, right? So anyway, the thing is, she called me, right, and she did get attacked, and it was pretty fucked up shit, right? So me, man, there's certain things I can't say because I don't want to incriminate myself, but I did a lot of fucked up shit to these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I did a lot of fucked up shit to these motherfuckers. But that's not the point. The point is, there's the I didn't do nothing campaign that's kind of weird, because she called me out of all the people that she knew, and she didn't have to call me because I'm the last person that would have helped her out. Because she went away with my daughter. She dogged me a bunch of times. She was just a bad girlfriend. All right, and if she hears this, no offense to you, I'm not trying to air you out or put your dirty laundry on the map. I'm sorry, but it's true. You know, I'm not even mad at you because of that shit. Not like I don't care. I don't care. I'm on some other shit. I'm on some business shit. And I already asked you if you watching this. I already asked you if you wanted to go in business. So you already know where my mind's at. My mind's on some business shit. I'm not trying to take revenge on you or I don't have a resentment towards you or shit like that. Well, I have a little bit of resentment, but I have a little bit of resentment, but not that much. You know, it's not. I don't care. You go live your life, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit, right? The thing is, um, you know, the I didn't do nothing campaign, right, bro? Like I'm the only one. I'm the only motherfucker that she knows that did anything to help her, right? And there's this I didn't do nothing campaign that keeps popping up all the fucking time, bro. Like I don't know why I keep hearing that, man. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I keep hearing that shit, bro. And the worst part is, like, you have to understand that she didn't live in a house. She lived in a duplex, right? And so there's a bunch of neighbors, you know, and she knows a bunch of people. She probably know more people than I do. Like she knows more hood people than I do, bro. Like she lives in an apartment and nobody did nothing to help her, bro. Like none of her friends helped her. She was at a party in her house and nobody helped her out. None of the neighbors helped her out. Nobody called the cops. They just let her die. She could have died, bro. They just let her die, man. And there's a bunch of, I don't know how many other people she called. Everybody was like, call the police, right? Because everybody was fucking scared. You know, everybody was scared. Nobody cared that a woman was in trouble. That nobody cared about a damsel in distress. You know what I mean? So I cared about a damsel in distress. And the worst part is, to me, she wasn't even a damsel, if you catch my meaning. Because, like I told you before, I had no good reason to help her out. I had all the good reason to not care about what the fuck happened to her, bro. And, you know, which wasn't the case. And you know, it's kind of fucked up, you know, because this targeted individual, I think, I don't know, I'm speaking from a place of ignorance, but I think this targeted individual shit probably comes from that situation, right? Because I didn't just help her out, like I helped her out, but I ended up helping out like 4 or 5 girls too, like 2 or 3 girls. I don't fucking remember. My life is a blur, bro. I did so much shit. My life is a fucking blur, bro. There's people remind me of things that I did that I don't remember. Like I did so much fucking things. Like sometimes people are like, you remember the time you did this? I'm like, what? I did that? Like I legit don't remember. So I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 girls because I saved a couple girls in my lifetime, bro. And you know, so like I think I have like I think I saved like on the honest number. I think it was like 8 or something. Like but those were completely not even in the country situation. That was in another municipality, like another country. So it's not even like. So anyway, so because of that shit, I helped her out, but I helped 2 or 3 girls out. So I'm thinking like maybe this targeted individual shit is because like some guys, I don't know, maybe some pimp out here, I pissed off like a fucking pimp like somewhere and some shit, and he like contacted the CIA or the FBI to get like all these fucking bloodhounds on me. No puns intended. You know what I mean, bro? Because the shit is annoying, man. Like, you know. Because the thing is, it can't be because I'm a snitch. Because apart from certain individuals, nobody went to jail. You know? Like, there's no I didn't send no big boss to jail, right? Only the people that was involved got some jail time. You know, only the people involved in my story, only the people involved in my story got some jail time. Only the people involved in my story got their shit ransacked, right? Like I ransacked a couple people, and you know, and maybe that pissed off somebody, you know. But that dude, I never met that dude. You know, I never seen that motherfucker. Like, you know, he never threatened me. You know, I never heard nothing, right? So I don't know who it is that started this shit, man. And even my old dudes that I used to hang around with, they probably don't know either, because some of these guys probably thought I was simping, but there's another half of these guys that thought that shit was dope. So I don't know where the fuck it comes from. I don't know who the fuck is doing this, bro. Like, so you know, it's confusing, man. It's like really, really fucking confusing, and it's really confusing, man. It's weird. It's confusing shit, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. So you know, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this "I didn't do nothing" campaign. I keep hearing people saying that shit. You know, keep whispering to each other, "I didn't do nothing" and shit like that. And I'm the only one that was brave enough and strong enough to do something about the fucking situation. Because the thing that's happening right now is those motherfuckers. Sorry, hood guys, but I have to drag you under the bus here because motherfuckers are dragging me in the mud. So not my bad. Um, you should be used to it by now. I'm just saying. You should be used to it by now, man. So these guys, like, they're renting like little houses and shit, and they keep girls locked up in the fucking basement and shit like that, man. They do that shit in fucking residential areas, bro. They do that shit in residential motherfucking areas, man. And your daddy knows, and he ain't doing shit. Your mama knows, and she ain't doing shit. A bunch of other motherfuckers know, and they all ain't doing shit. They don't give a fuck. And motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers sitting there telling me that I didn't do nothing. And you a fucking you're a goddamn, bro. You're a goddamn. And you have the balls. You have the indecency. You have the strength to tell me that I didn't do nothing when that shit is going on. I'm the only motherfucker I know that actually tried to stop that shit from happening. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't make a fucking dent. Well, maybe I made a little bit of a dent, apparently. But shit, man. I mean, like, that shit is above and beyond me, man. I'm just one dude. I don't have a gang of motherfuckers with me. I don't have a gang. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I don't have my own gang, man. Like, you know, I know gang members, but I don't have a gang. You know what I mean? So I'm by myself when I'm out here on a mission or things like that. I'm by myself, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, and not a lot of people agree with my train of thought that shit shouldn't be happening. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers make money doing that shit, you know. You drug the girl out, you get a couple of motherfuckers, you know. Motherfuckers that line up at the door, man. You just charge them $5, they can bust a nut and get the fuck out. You know what I mean? And you sitting here saying I didn't do nothing. And you got that shit going on in your fucking street. You're a disgusting, atrocious, goddamn motherfucker. You should die. Somebody should kill you. I'm sorry, YouTube, but that's just how I feel, man. It's disgusting, man. I'm more peeved off at civilians than the guy that's doing the shit. I'm more peeved off at civilians than the guy doing the shit, man. Because motherfuckers are sitting there and, you know, they're walking their dogs and shit. Motherfuckers sitting there walking their dogs, bro. Like it ain't nothing. Walking with their family, man. They got their daughter. Well, as long as not their daughter, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It could be anybody else's daughter. I don't give a shit. As long as it's not my daughter, motherfucker. Shit, I got a job. I got a job. And I got a wife. I ain't got time for this shit. Nigga, if you know about shit like that, you shouldn't have gotten married. And you shouldn't have got a dog. And you shouldn't have had kids. What you should have done is you should have took care of that shit before you built a fucking infrastructure around the thing. And now it's everybody else's fault if the town is fucked up. Nah, bro. You're just as fucking guilty as everybody that lives in this motherfucker. So fuck you. With your I didn't do nothing shit. Because you're a disgusting, worthless sack of shit. Now hold up now. I am going to talk about the shit that I used to talk about, but this had to be said. You know, because of the I didn't do nothing thing. Because I didn't do nothing. Man, you crazy as hell. You are crazy as hell, man. You wilding out. So you know. So that's why, you know, that's why that's what I think, you know, but I don't even think that's the reason why I'm targeted. But I think that's one of the reasons why, you know, but I don't think that's the reason why, to be honest. I don't think it's the reason why. You know, I don't think it's the reason why, bro. But it might. I mean, to me, it makes sense. Because why always I didn't do nothing, bro? I'm the only one that helped her out. I literally saved her fucking life. She, you know, dude came back to, like, you know, I don't know, kidnap her, some shit like that, bro. Like, I don't know. The dude came back, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck he came back for, man. So I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's kind of fucked up. And like I said, I'm not gonna say more than that. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want to incriminate myself. So you know, and I think I incriminate myself enough on YouTube as it is, you know. But I don't want to incriminate myself like that, you know. Um, but it to me that makes sense, you know, because why I didn't do nothing all the time? Like, what do you fucking care? Why do you even care? Like, why would a civilian care about that shit? What would a normal ass civilian care about another man's life, bro? Like that's just weird to me, man. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't care about people's lives, you know. Shit, you know, I don't pry into other people's business. I don't try to find out what they do and what car they driving and blah blah blah. I don't care about that shit, bro. As long as you don't come into my existence, I don't give a fuck about, you know, my neighbors. Like, it's not like I don't give a fuck about but what I mean is, as long if I don't need you at this present moment, there's no reason for me to get into your business. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get into your business if I need you, if I want something of you, I'm gonna start talking to you. And if I start talking to you, then I'm gonna, you know, watch what the fuck you're doing, you know, like. So I don't really care about, you know, I don't care what you do, where you work at, you know, I don't care about your past. You know, unless you want to tell me about your past, I'm not the one that's gonna be like, yo, you know, where did you go? How did you do that? I don't give. That's none of my business. That's your business. That's your life. Whatever the fuck happened in your life is whatever the fuck happened in your life. Now the thing is, I don't understand why I don't have that same kind of reciprocity. Oh my god, that word is very hard to say with those reciprocity. I don't know why people are not, you know, giving me that doesn't grant me that same amount of respect, right? Instead, there's this I didn't do nothing campaign that keep going on. And the worst part is, you know, I still have some kind of, you know, street cred. And every time I say that shit, my street cred goes down. You know what I mean? Like every time I talk about that shit, my street cred goes down. Like it's like the stock market, man. My street cred was way up, and every time I talk about girls, it goes like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? So it's like the stock market right now, man. And I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit at all. Not even a little bit. At all. At all, bro. Because the thing is, you better be in good terms with street people, man. And I'm going to tell you why. Because normal people will not help you do a fucking thing. They won't help you do shit. Street people, they're waiting for people to give them a job. Alright? Normal people will never do a fucking thing for you. Not a goddamn fucking thing. Nothing. They ain't gonna do shit. They're worthless. They're zombies. They're useless. They're just there to watch, right? Like it's like watching TV. A normal person is like a fucking TV, right? Like you just watch him walking and shit, and he's completely useless. You can't ask him for shit. He's not gonna roll with you. You can't. There's nothing. You just. You know what I mean? Like there goes the normie. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? I can't use none of the a bunch of fucking people. They got football teams full of kids. There's nothing you can do with these guys. I don't even know why they're on the planet. Just to waste other people's air and oxygen and shit. But street dudes, you need something. You got enough money? That's an employee. That employee of the month. You got some money, bro? That's employee of the month, my dude. I guarantee you that shit. Swear to God. Pardon my language. So I don't know. I don't, so it's gonna keep happening because I don't know what the fuck this thing is, man. But I know my street cred is gonna go way down at some point. Motherfuckers will not like me at all, like zero. But shit. Yeah. But hey, man, dang. Anyway. But it is what it is. I don't know why life is like this, man. I don't know what happened. I'm as confused as everybody else is. I don't know why this is fucking happening, bro. I got no clue, man. And that shit's horrific too. Like, I did not have a good time doing what the fuck I was doing back in those days, man. I was not having a good time, bro. I got PTSD up the hoo-ha, man. I am fucked up in my brain, dude. Like, I'm really messed up. Like, so it's not it ain't cool, man. That's probably the reason why I laugh so much, because I'm fucking nuts, bro. Like, I'm but I'm not that bad nuts. It's just, I can't take shit seriously because my brain is unwired, bro. Like that shit, like just tore my brain in half, man. Like, that's a fucked up realization to realize that shit was like this shit is going on like that. That's where the game is at right now, or it's a fucked up realization to know the truth about people, man. Like you think like you're watching movies on TV and about love and shit and blah blah blah, and they buy a picket fence and white picket fences and shit like that and blah blah blah, man. Wow. I mean, like that shit, man. When you go through something like that, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that went through something like that, but when you go through something like that, your brain is mush, bro. Like it's gelatinous. Like, just anyway. So this video is too damn long. I'm gonna see you on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good one.